Well, Thanksgiving is over now. What have y'all decided to do? For me, I went back to what I used to do. Sometimes I'll take a break. Believe it or not, I'll play a video game for a couple of days and then I'll get completely burnt out in it and I won't touch it for 6 months or longer. Like I told you, your TV is worth $1,000,000. One idea is $1,000,000 idea. You don't believe it? Put it at 5 on it, and every time you think about watching TV, think about reading that skills in that book for just 1 hour a day. That's 365 hours a year. Do you honestly think you wouldn't learn something from it? Some of you are struggling with your bills. Here's why. You have not set up systems. Systems are very simple. You save money even when you don't have money. In other words, you save 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% of your income for every dollar you have. You have a place for every dollar, whether it be stocks, bonds, real estate, putting in a high investment account. It doesn't matter. It's depending on what you're doing. You're always investing. You're always moving forward. These are the winners. You never stop. You never stop learning. You take breaks. I recommend you work a job. This is your job. This is your avatar. This is your life. I have a brother that's always complaining about how he doesn't have money. I feel sorry for him because I know a lot to do with it. It has to do with your way that you think. Sometimes when you think that you never have money, no matter how much you have, you don't. So some people are struggling to make it to the next level. The next level is up to you. Now this video is different than the others because I've sit back a little bit and let this, and sometimes I literally take a break and let my mind just kind of percolate a little bit. I won't do anything. And then I'll hit it again. And the next day, I'll hit it again. And I'll do this for the rest of my life. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It wasn't nothing fancy. I think we spent $400 total. My son cooked. It was a wonderful meal. The point is we kept going. Now, I sat around and played video games and nursed a hurt arm that I got from martial arts, which that's my hobbies. I don't give up my hobbies. Here's why. They will keep you grounded. All millionaires and billionaires do one thing in common. They all exercise. They all read. If you want to be wealthy, you're going to have to do what the wealthy do. You're going to have to read skills, not fiction. You're going to have to quit watching all these movies. You're going to have to invest when nobody's investing. You're going to have to drive your jalopy for 2, maybe 3, maybe 5 years. There was a man that drove a car that cost him $500 because he was investing in making money and other things, and he didn't care about his car that much and was using his money to invest in. You have to take sacrifices. My son bought a $550 note. Now, his car is almost paid off, which he can drive it for a few more years. And like I told him, I said, give yourself 6 months, son. He's trying to buy a house, which he has saved $9,000. In that time frame that he's worked a job working as a banker. So don't say you can't save money. Now, I don't charge him rent and I don't charge him anything, and we just pretty much take care of the expenses trying to help him, but he's trying to help himself. So that's how that works. Sometimes you're going to make mistakes. Sometimes people say, well, I can't afford real estate. And if you always tell yourself that, you will never afford it. Instead, figure out how you could afford it. Also, look at other ways to make money. Learn to hustle. Hustle is buying something, fixing it up, and reselling it. Get good at that. Learn to sell. Sell is a skill, and it's not given to everyone, but it's one of the highest paid skills available. Some car salesmen make $100,000 a year. Now, they work 6 and 7 days a week, 72 hours a day, but they don't own the inventory, and they make $100,000 or more per year. You need to understand where the wealthy go. The wealthy invest in things that work. Some people say, well, I'm going to go be a painter. Well, a painter don't make but $9 an hour. But if you was a construction worker and owned construction crew, you would have people working for you for $9 an hour. Or maybe you just want to wash homes with a pressure washer. Yes, a pressure washer. There was a man that charged anywhere from $500 to $1,000 when I was a kid. I'll never forget it. And all he added was Clorox. He had a pressure washer, and he would wash somebody's home with Clorox and a touch of whisk. And he would get anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for a couple hours work. So work smarter, not harder. And there's all kinds of ways. Start looking at ways to make money instead of watching TV all the time and video games. As always, love yourself, for you truly are well loved, and may all your dreams come true. If you like my videos, YouTube, Barney Reese 5573. All of them are there for all of you. If nothing else, have a happy Thanksgiving. Goodbye.